Ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, teachers and lecturers, school staff, proud parents, and all the distinguished guests here today. I'd first like to express my gratitude and pride to be able to be here today, to be part of such an incredible event where we celebrate the milestone that us graduates have all reached. And of course, to be able to be standing here and to have the honor of presenting a speech to all of you honorable guests. Can you please get another round of applause for all of our efforts? For those of you who don't know who I am already, my name is Marco, and for those of you who don't know, I graduated through the UTS Diploma of IT, but I'm sure you already know that, from Kelapa Gading campus. And for those of you who already know who I am, I'd like to proudly announce that I just got my braces removed and my teeth are really shiny. Now, perhaps some of you are thinking, wow, I didn't expect Marco to do a speech. Either that or, of course, Marco's doing a speech. Well, ladies and gentlemen, giving a speech or not, I'm sure all us graduates feel the same about the journey that we've gone through to get to this exact moment. I'm certain that none of what has been achieved today could have been possible without the incredible support from countless people. Of course, I'd first like to thank God for all that He has given, because I believe that nothing we've ever done or will do would matter if it wasn't for His will and His blessings. Then I'd like to thank my parents, who is sitting over there, my mom and my dad, who has supported me. And of course, I'd like to also thank my sister, my best friend, who is currently studying in the UK. Thank you so much for giving your support all the way from day 1 to day 6,514. Next, I'd like to give thanks to my friends who made school days and classes so much fun and who gave me the best memories I've ever had. And of course, my teachers who allowed me to understand all the topics and who went through so many questions from me and my classmates and stayed patient no matter what. Am I right, Miss Marcella? It's true that they say blood is thicker than water, but I think what I had with my friends and teachers was not water, but maybe chicken soup. To everyone who put their efforts into making this possible, you guys are truly the best. And I again genuinely cannot express how amazing it is to have you in our lives. Now, my fellow graduates, soon enough we will all be stepping onto a new path. We've just graduated our first year of foundation and college, and now we're going to step through to the next level, creating goals which we will work for hard in the future. Whether it be to go abroad and continue with studies, to spend some time finding part-time work, or getting over the dread of staying single for the rest of our lives. Whatever we plan on doing, the future is bright, brimming with opportunities and possibilities we could never imagine. However, my fellow graduates, I'm also here to remind us that who we are today is because of our past experiences. Like the Indonesian saying goes, jangan menjadi kacang yang lupa kulitnya. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to proudly say that I am a peanut who remembers his skin. Ladies and gentlemen, my journey towards this moment started in UJC, in Uniprep Junior College, where I joined along with my friends. I brought them there, well not really, we came together, but we were there together, and I thought that they were going to be the friends that I was going to stay with for the rest of my high school years. Boy, was I wrong. In high school, we meet just so many new people and personalities that it's almost impossible not to pick up one or two faces and bring with us along the way. And although my years in UJC consisted of a small group of wonderful people, it was this smallness that aroused closeness and gave us that chicken soup bond we had with each other. From getting scolded in class, to bombarding teachers with questions, to falling asleep mid-explanation. From in-class karaoke sessions, to doing push-ups on ping-pong tables, and getting scolded by Miss Cindy. These moments, ranging from reasonable to questionable, are the silly yet impressionable memories that high school life gives us in our years. And I can say that it's these friendships and moments are the things that leaves the biggest mark in our high school lives and help us grow to become a better version of ourselves. After finishing UJC, I moved on to Foundation for a few months before finally entering UTS Diploma of IT. And it was in this moment, fellow graduates, I'm sure we found the biggest change we've ever had to face. And this change was switching from Google Classroom to Canvas, or Moodle for UniPrep. Now, Canvas and Moodle are only learning platforms, softwares that we use to keep track of our studies. But I think this change of software becomes a symbol of not only a big change that happens in our laptops or computers, but also in ourselves. Just like how the UI of the learning platform went from simple to complicated, so did the content of the subjects. Just like how the number of buttons on the interface increased, so did our headaches. And as we realize our motivation to continue learning is decreasing, so did it seem like our grades would as well. So it is unfortunate to say that I must remind you all again of the bad experiences and the struggles that we experienced when we first set foot into the world above high school. It was hard-fought with so many barriers, which perhaps most, if not all of us, face. But I'd like to remind you all that it's not just the struggles, but the victories that we experienced just as significantly. We faced it together, we adapted together, and we won the battles together. And we did this in so many different ways, by finding ways to get over study problems, working together to finish projects, or using ChatGPT to finish our essays. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyways, our efforts all brought us here to this very moment. So my friends, remember how good it felt to finally turn in that assignment, to finally finish the project, and to finally understand that one confusing topic. These victories make us stronger each time and build up to one huge victory that we have today. Fellow graduates, we finally made it. We've graduated and we don't ever have to go to school ever again. For now, just kidding. To end my speech, I'd like to ask everyone here to remember just one simple thing. Let us together reflect on our past and remember to take a look back at the silly moments of your school life, think about the bonds you've made with your friends and teachers, and think about everything your family has done just for you to make it so far. Together then, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, we can become peanuts who remember their shine. And once we've done that, our future will be just as bright as my teeth. Just kidding, it can be way brighter than that. Now, to my fellow graduates, you've listened to me yapping for too long already, but I must ask you for one more favor. Sitting behind us now are our parents who have given their blood, sweat, and tears just for us to be able to reach so many accomplishments. So I'd like everyone to stand up. Please, my fellow graduates, can you stand up and turn around so that we can pay our respects and love to our parents. And on the count of 3, we'll bow together and show them just how much we love them. Dear parents, thank you so much for everything you've done. You've worked so hard, and we promise that we'll do our very best to make you proud. 3, 2, 1, bow. Thank you so much for everything you've done, dear parents. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, teachers and lecturers, school staff, proud parents, and all distinguished guests. I've run out of jokes to say, and I've run out of words to say. I've reached the end of my speech, and I've got nothing more to say to you all. Thank you all once again for your efforts, and a big congratulations to our graduates for making it this far. Once again, my name is Rafael Marco Vichana, and I hope everyone has a good rest of the day. Thank you so much.